So we covered up the Google budgeting in the last video. Let's try to quickly cover the AWS in this video. So I'll jump to my AWS console over here. And so again, in case in any of the cloud system, if you want to manage your budgeting, basically you have to go to your billing section somehow, and there you will find the options. We have just seen how to do that in GCP. Now let's quickly do that in AWS. If you have not watched what is budgeting in cloud, please refer to my previous where we have shared those details in. Now for the AWS part, let's quickly jump into AWS and see like how to. So once you land on your AWS dashboard, you will see something like this. And if you are new to cloud, you might not know, but if you have to jump to any of the services, you can just go into the services and you can type over here. So basically we have to go to billing. I'll quickly press billing over here, and within the billing you will see just like we have in GCP, it will give you an rough estimate of how what is your current expenditures, how much cost you have paid. So right now I am right now using AWS free tier package. So basically within the free tier you get a host of services that are included for free for about a year or so. So right now, if you can see, I have 3 services have incurred cost to me. They are all included in the free tier. Those details are shown over here. I can press view all to view the detail list. These are sorted by list. And again, but there is some cost, and that cost is coming from Kinesis video. So Kinesis video is one of the service which is not provided in the free tier, and I have worked on it in past, so that's why this cost is coming here. Now coming to the point, we have to set the budget. So in the left side again you will see budgets, and I already have a budget that I have set up for a free tier that actually spends, like, if the current is 0.03, that's actually the current amount that I have to pay, that I am that is due for me. And this you can see is 0.01 is your budgeted amount, like the for which I have set. So let's ignore this. Let's add a new budget to see how that works out. And it's not just the financial budget. You can set different type of budgets within the AWS. You can set a cost or a usage or a reservation or savings plan. So right now our focus is on the cost. I'll quickly press create budget. So let's name our budget my first budget. So this is done. How do I want it? I want it monthly, quarterly, annually. I'll set monthly, of course. Then there are two options. I can either set it as a recurring or a one time. I want to set it every month because AWS also bills me for the month, so I want to set it out for the given month. So what I'll do, I'll select month is fine. I want to start from July only. Now there are two options. It gives you a bit more flexibility over here. You can define as the same amount that has to be referred for the complete throughout the defined window, or you do also have an option for setting up the monthly part. So if I know, like, something in September, let's say I have something coming up, a huge thing coming up, and my budget is going to be let's say 3 times more. So I can define in those limits over here, and it will work out. So what I'll do, I'll just set the fixed one. Now I can define over here the amount that I want to set, $0.1, and I have included all the services over here. And again, just like we have the credit sections in my GCP, here also we have the refunds and the credits. So what I'll do, I'll press over here and this button will be enabled. So let's move to next screen. Now, just as we saw in GCP, here also we do have the option for the actual and the forecasted. I want to have on the actual one, so I'll set up, let's say, set a reminder for 10% of the budgeted amount, and it will give you details over here. So notify the following contacts when the actual cost is greater than 10%, that is 0.01 cent. So whenever I have a cost running up is more than 0.01, it will raise out a mail to the following recipients. We can define in the recipients over here. Let me quickly type in. Yeah, so I have defined it, and I just select add email. So if I want, I can have a list of emails that I can add. And again, just like we have the Google PubSub, we can also link the AWS SNS over here. And just like we have the Slack and others one over here, we can also link the chatbots over here with this part. Now, coming to the point, we set up a webhook in the last demo that we did for GCP. All these and all these part are being managed by the SNS. So if you know SNS again, it's like a PubSub. I will publish a message to a topic, and then that topic will receive a message and it broadcasts to a multiple consumers. Those consumers could be anything. So there, that's how it works. So I'll really uncheck this for this demo. If I want to add, so now that is one of the alert that I have set. If I want to set a new alert, I'll just simply press alert 2, and here I can set out the new alert. So we'll quickly press confirm budget, and it will give me a summary, and I can quickly press the create button to create, and it is created. Now you see the previous budget that I have already created, it is showing me that I have overshooted my budget by 300%. I have set a limit 0.01 and my bills are 0.03, so that's 300%. For the current one, it's 0.03, so that's around 30%. That is shown over here. So this is the way how we can do that in AWS. In the next video, we'll do that for Azure. So guys, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos on the cloud. I'll quickly do that. So we'll close this video for now. Let's move to the Azure in the next video. Thank you.